Hello, hello. Come on in, everybody. It's Jeanette with I can't talk today. Jeanette with Backroom Creations. Come on, you little mousey. There we go. Find my. Hi, Cheryl. Redding, California. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Oh, what the heck am I doing? There we go. There we go. There we go. That's what happens when I don't have Floyd here. So come on in, everybody. It's Jeanette with Backroom Creations. Come on in. I think I got it going right. Have to do all by myself. Going to the farm. I should have found me like a scarecrow hat or something. Good morning. It's not good morning. It's about to be good night. Of course, you're 3 hours behind us. Hi, Tracy. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Come on in, everybody. My name is Jeanette. I'm with Backroom Creations, and we're going to do something simple tonight because I always do something complicated and I stress myself out. And after the day at work, I just don't need no more stress. So we're going to start. Oh, yeah. It's been one of those days. So we're going to start with this little pig from Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure it came from Hobby. He had a little door hanger on the back so you can hang him on the wall, but I just took that off. Hi, Laura. If you guys wouldn't mind sprinkling the glitter. So we're gonna and I bought like I don't know 8 or 10 of these. They're a decorative cutting board from Walmart. They were on clearance, so I bought all the head. Of course, you know. But I'm gonna crackle tonight. But I want to crackle with a dark color on top because I want my little Mr. Piggy to like pop off. I didn't want to do white because then he would just kind of blend in. We'll do some greenery and a little bow. I'm trying so hard to make a little bow. So hopefully my sand camera was working again. And so we're going to shoot you down. Oh, wonderful. Shoot you down so you can see. Here we go. So we are going to use on the base. I don't know if anybody, I'm sure somebody has done this. Went to or Menards, which is like a Lowe's. You may not everybody has Menards by them, but it's just a Pittsburgh color tester, the little test jars, and you can get them for like $4. So it's 7.75 ounces of paint. So it's almost like buying an eighth. And Floyd's on the research and development big time this week. He's been setting his alarm for 7:30 in the morning because he works afternoons, you know, and he's up in his room like painting and testing and when he gets in those moods to like find out what's going to work best for us and um, the easiest, the best. You know, the best always isn't the easiest, and I just stuck my finger in that paint. But I hope everybody is doing well. Please sprinkle me out. So this is, I don't know what color it is because this was a you ever go in the hardware stores and they have the mist tints for things that people returned because they didn't like the color in the room, you know, yada yada. So that was one of these. So I'm gonna call it maybe like a beige, a little bit darker than a beige, maybe a I don't know. I don't know my names and my colors. Hi, Dawn. How are you doing? So we're going to see if we can not get this everywhere. I didn't put my cloth out tonight. I'm not going to do the back. I'm going to do the front and sides, hopefully. You know how that goes. Hi, Pammy. How are you doing? Floyd's not here, so I can say it's almost caramel season. Pammy always gives me, she always orders something from me, and then she gives me caramels. I'm glad you're doing good. So this is not like a particle board. It's wood. If you know what finger jointed means, tan, khaki. There you go, Sandra. I'd say it's a light khaki or medium khaki. I thought it was kind of pretty. You know, and it was $2. No, this one was 50 cents. So since it was a mist tint of a sample, I got it for 50 cents. So there's just a little bit missing out of it. Got it for 50 cents. I'm like, sweet. Got me a whole gallon of interior with primer for $9. Well, I did pretty good painting that. Almost left the sides, but up here I got it. Oh well. So I'm not going to crackle the sides, but I do want them to be the same base color. I love going from mist tints. I've done that all my life. I used to like shop and shop and shop. And then, you know, we had all the kids. And so when they found a color they liked, they're like, can we paint a room? Can we paint a room? Hey, Jeannie. How are you doing? I'm in my happy place now. Had a very stressful day at work. I can't work with young people, y'all. They don't have no manners and they don't have no respect, and just, I don't know. They test me. They test me. They test me. So we're going to put this as a base coat. I like this color. I was doing tests of all the colors I got in testers. So here's all my colors I got. So here's this one. This is oak wood. So, oh yeah, I borrowed shamelessly. But I got all these colors, and I thought, oh, this one and this one for a whimsy Christmas, and then this one and this one for classic, and then I just like turquoise. If you saw my room, you'd know why. Everything's turquoise and white. Oh, I know, Jeannie. I'm like, oh, let me go home. Let me go home. It's a new job, and I don't know these kids. My whole leadership team is young enough to be my child. Just a whole different world. So I'm in my happy place now. Okay. When I had surgery, see, that's what I get for not putting out my pad. When I had surgery and I was off for 4, 6, 7, 8 weeks, the one where I had my foot operated on, I wasn't allowed. My husband wouldn't let me come upstairs for I wasn't supposed to do stairs for a week, but I think after 5 or 6 days, I crawled up. I'm like, I miss my craft room. So we're gonna give this a little dry. Hi, Pat. How are you doing? See, I missed this spot. I always miss this spot. See, I missed this spot after probably where my finger was. After I put my paintbrush in the. I'm not worried about inside that hole because our bow's gonna hide it. So I'm gonna try to crackle. Hey, Richard. Hi, Deanne. Hey, from Oregon. Hi, Pat. How are you doing? I'm so glad that you guys could come and hang out with me. I need some good friends tonight. I think that's dry now. Okay. So listen, I've tried to crackle with glue and failed. I think I failed because I dried the glue too much. So we'll revisit it. But for now, I have a Dixie Belle crackle. Oh my God, I love this stuff. It is expensive. So probably when I run out, I'll probably have to be doing the glue today. It did little cracks. It didn't do big cracks. It did little cracks. I'm like, I want cracks. You know, if I want to crackle something, I want to see it. Hi. Oh, it's a hot mess express today, but I'm in my craft room, so we're doing good. So, okay. So I'm not allowed. Hi, Marie. Oh, my son. I swear he should have been like a news reporter. He just sit. All I saw was head-on crash. So you're not supposed to backstroke. I don't want to crackle the sides. It's runny. Oh, I backstroked that. Bye, Richard. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I can't help it. I don't know what I did. I told Floyd that I had everything set up and my side camera wouldn't come up. He said he checked them. I must have bumped the outlet or something. I don't know. Or, you know, where the second camera plugs in. So he's like, just be easy up there. Probably because I was sweeping. I go sweeping around like a mad woman. Okay. Dry through there. Trying to see where I painted. I know. Stop doing that. Stop it. Pat, this is called Dixie Belle Crackle. It's a crackle medium. Um, that helps you crackle. But this jar here was like $24. So it's expensive. But I love Dixie Belle paints. Okay. So this you have to dry all the way. It does take a hot minute to get it dry because it's runny, but it gets thick in spots. And then we're gonna put our little Mr. Pig on there. We had a pig growing up. I lived right next door to my grandparents, and they were worked so hard to fatten this thing up. Because I grew up, I don't want to say poor, but you know, we did what we did to save money. And so my grandparents had this pig, and I called her Bessie. And they fattened her up, and here a coyote killed her the week before we were going to butcher her. We had a bad coyote problem. Our houses were all surrounded by cornfields one year, bean fields the next. So we didn't get to eat Bessie. We had grandma and grandpa had a couple cows when I was younger. Then they kind of got out of that. But we always had chickens. Um, Grandpa, after he retired, he got into buying. He had guineas. I don't know if you know what those are, but oh my gosh, those things are so noisy. They lay eggs, and he had geese. Had the meanest rooster. Oh my gosh, I hated that thing. The only time Grandpa worked in a lumber yard, so he would bring sawdust home. She put down, you know, clean out the chicken coop and put down. It's actually part of the barn, but you know, clean it out. And the only way I go help is if that rooster, I can block him outside. I put the board in front of the little door. He was meaner than all get out. Oops. Sorry, guys. So it's getting dry, but it's thick in this couple spots. So if you haven't, please sprinkle. If you haven't followed me, pop me on the nose and click those 3 dots. I'd love to have you come back. I think I'm going to set up Telegram. Telegram. Howdy, Ricky. Oh, no, it's still wet. I'm having issues, guys. So I'm hoping, I have to rush through all my projects because I make too big of things, or too complicated of things. I gotta get simple. You ever do that to yourself? Say, I'm gonna make this. You know, if you go live, I got 35 minutes. You know, when I do Reese, if I got everything prepped. Ooh, it's getting tacky. Hey, Lori. So what's everybody? It's hump day. Hump day. Halfway through the week. I only have one more day to work this week. I'm off Friday, Saturday. And I'm so happy because I'm off with my honey. He's off on Fridays and Saturdays. I tell you what, these new jobs are about ready to kick our butts. I don't hardly ever see him. Because I usually work a mid, like 10 to 7. And, oh, darn it. Sorry. And he's working 2 to 11. Got like a little pool right there, and I want to stick my brush in it so bad, but I know I'm not supposed to. We're gonna go for it. So this is also Dixie Belle Caviar Black. The white is called Cotton. I'm like, what's wrong with white and black and red and okay. So I know down here, because from my last time I did this, it's gonna drag out, which is fine. I love the big crack I did. It had it was almost like a crater. We'll see how this is gonna go. It worked out really well. I liked it on that one, the orange blessed door hanger. You gotta get quite a bit of paint on your brush. I don't really want to paint the sides black. If I get paint on it, I'll just dry brush it so it blends in. What's everybody working on? Deanne, what are you working on this week? I haven't caught you live for a while. I tried that one day, but you were having issues. Ricky, you keep making pretty things. A centerpiece? Cool. I think it's about time I do a paint stick. I haven't done a paint stick for a while. That one YouTube video on my paint stick has been picking up traction. Heck, I think that's from year before last. I can't do one of those in 45 minutes, guys. I'll just have to do one like on a Friday night or something. Which I talked about doing that. You're welcome, Ricky. I know I need to. You always go live when I'm at work. Listen, I had a paper schedule on the wall right by my desk so Floyd would know when I have to work, when I'm going live, all that good stuff. Every day he texts me, "What do you work tomorrow?" I'm like, "Didn't you look at?" So I put my calendar as family, so he can just look at his calendar on his phone and tell when I work. Can you already see that crackling, guys? It's so neat. This stuff is so easy. I don't think I got it on the sides. It's okay if it's not perfect. Farmhouse is not perfect, right? I like all the, but here I am nitpicking at it. Make sure I get this lid on good. Don't need, I would be crying over spilt milk. Hey, Deb, how are you doing? You've never watched Deb from Art and Grace. She's the only person that can paint upside down so everybody can see it. I love it. I tell you what, guys, this community has got me through some worse times. My dad dying, me losing my job, and I'm just happy to be a part of it. So here we go, guys. We're going to crackle, crackle, crackle. It's already started. Just don't hold the heat in one spot too long because it will bubble on you. Now here's where I had the um, biggest spot of the crackle medium that wasn't quite dry. Right there it also is too. So it'll bubble up on you. Thank you so much, Deb. Not crackling real big this time. Maybe I didn't dry it. It'll be okay. I wanted to do dark over a light color just because I want my little pig to stand out. I left my glue gun clear over there. I had a dream the other night that I had this big thing that I just pulled the handle down and it like circled heat to dry our project. Wouldn't that be so cool? I have a very innovative mind. You don't want to be up in there. I'm not so much worried right there. I can tell it's not quite dry underneath. So where it's bubbling, and I doubt that you could see it, if I took my finger across it, the whole black would just scrape off. Because I accidentally did that on my other one, but the road hit it. So it's not crackling too much, but it'll be okay. It will be okay. Got my glue gun. If you were with me last night, oh, you can't see it now. I burnt the dickens out of my finger. It's got a big old blister on it. I keep messing with it, but I don't need to pop it. Hi, Patricia. How are you? My poor Matt. Whatever possessed me to buy a white one? Well, I thought it would blend in with my counter and look nice when I made the wreaths, but I don't know if this one's going to be. Oh, I know. It's okay. So I want to make sure that I don't want my pig clear down, but I don't want it clear up either. And he's so cute. And I don't have to do nothing to him. He's just like a little whitewashed. And, stop it. All right, now where's my little gun? Tool. going to get myself, oh, there it is. Get myself back in Facebook jail. Turn that one on. We'll see which one gets done faster. So I made just a little, like a 7-loop bow out of some ticking. I just wanted it to be simple. That middle loop. If you're making a ribbon that maybe the ribbon or the style of ribbon, thank you, Deb, doesn't hide. Now I use pipe or zip ties. Sometimes your zip tie's not hid. Just do a center bow. Now it's almost not quite as long as the other bows or other loops next to it, but just do a center loop and it hides it. So I made it and I put some wire on it. I had started one with different colors. Oh, do I need to have a bow class? Oh, look at that. I got a little bit on it. I'll just sand it off. Now, see, if you can make, I'll teach you to make bows and you teach me how to paint. So I'm just going to put that there like that for now. I think I can take that off. Just wanted something simple. I was going to make a fall one. It is small. I was like, I have to learn to make a small bow. I can't keep making big ones because they don't look right on my projects. But I think that's I think that's proportional for what I need for this. So I was quite happy right here. See, I don't know if you can see how it bubbles up right there. That's and right there. That's where the crackle medium is still not dry. So if you hit it, your black paint's going to come off. We're just going to leave it alone. We're just going to pretend it's not there. So even though I did wrap that wire around, I still want to put some glue on there. My little glue. Hi, Kathy. How are you? I need to find me a detail gun that has regular size glue sticks. All over you on the floor. Are you starting to paint like me? I have white paint right here on my wood floors. Was like, can you not paint and get things, get it over everything? I'm like, no. So this is my favorite greenery from Hobby Lobby. I already cut a couple pieces off. I'll give you the number. Hey, Christy. So Hobby Lobby, it's 1220177. It's not got a name, but it's like it comes in like this little bush, and it's just a really nice greenery to either fill in a centerpiece or just to give you a couple sprigs of something. So I'm gonna shove that under. See, I smash my bow when I do stuff like that. So I'm just gonna grab the sticks. Fluff it, smash it. Fluff it, smash it. You know what we do? And ticking, if you've ever used ticking ribbon, it's kind of thick. I like it. I've got it in red. I've got it in black. Classic farmhouse. So we're just going to glue. So those don't come out. I can't. All you ladies on Craft Around the Clock paint in your shirts and on nice shirts, and I have to wear an apron. Half the time I get stuff on me with my apron on. So it's usually just a t-shirt for me. Is it miniature boxwood? Is that what you call it? It does kind of look like boxwood. Or a tea leaf. Sometimes I call it a tea leaf. So hold that down for a minute. See here, I tried a simple project and now I'm at a half an hour. But it's okay. I can make a bow for you. But I grew up on a small farm. I lived 10 miles out of town. I had 2 friends on the side of me and 5 kids down the road. It does look like a menu board, don't it? Maybe I should get some chalk paint or like the chalkboard chalk paint. How did I get a piece of glitter in there? I'm not touching it. Ain't touching it. So I already took my hanger off. One thing about this glue gun, it doesn't gloop out any big mounds of glue though. That's all right. So this time I'm putting this on after my bow so I can tell where I can put it. His nose and his little piggy tail is gonna come off, but that's okay. I kind of like the layered and the 3D and hanging off the board. Everything. That's right, Lori. Everything needs glitter. Gonna hold on that for a minute. Thank you, Deb. There's a lot coming from you. Around the clock. It's a free group. There's 123 I seen last night creators on there. You get to watch the videos all day long. Hi, Angela. Welcome back. And trust me, it will keep you from doing your housework. But I've learned just to take them with me. I'll tune in, I say hi, and let's go fold laundry. Let's go switch laundry. Oh, I like it. And you can still hang it up here by the hole in it. Didn't crackle as much as I wanted, but I still like it. Look, half an hour. I should have made something harder. This came from Hobby Lobby. This came from Walmart. The greenery came from Hobby Lobby, and Lord knows where the ribbon came from. Thank you. So since we have about 13 minutes, let's make a bow. We can make a bow. Some people, I've seen a couple people saying that they struggle to make bows. Where's mine? Oh, there. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So let's make a bow. We don't need this one no more. Isn't that cute? That's cute. That's almost like cute you could give for a Christmas present and all that. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Jeannie. Awful cute. I was almost I had a little piggy, but he wouldn't look right in the middle. Thank you, Deb. Let's see here. What can we make fast? Fast. Dum, 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 dum. I'm just looking for my ribbon. We got this one and this one and this one. Ooh, we got leopard. We got green. Let's make a pumpkin ribbon. We got green and orange. I like that together. That little cheetah print, it's got green in it. And it's got cream in it. Okay, bow making on the fly. Put a little, I could put some bling there. Bling. Okay. You want to make a funky bow? So those of you who do not know what a funky bow is, it's just kind of a round bow. Doesn't have long tails, and they just go everywhere. So they're kind of funky. Oh, I spent a couple minutes. So we'll make a bow up until the time that I go. The next person is Blue Jay Vintage, and I forget her first name. So we're going to start with a 6-inch loop. And all you do is one loop on each side. So when I say a 3-2-1 bow, there's 3 loops of the first ribbon and 3 loops of the second ribbon, or on each side. So it's a 3, and then you put 2. Prop it up. Let's see. Where can you see it at? Can you see it right there? Here, I'll switch camera. You can watch me make a bow. There we go. Just like that. There we go. Oh, nope. Yeah. Well, now it's too far up. Dad, what are you doing to me? Oh, there we go. Forgot which camera angle we were doing. And I use a clothespin. Those who know me know that I don't make a bow usually without a clothespin. It keeps my ribbon down between my pegs. I can't make a hand bow because it hurts my hands. So an X is what we do in a funky bow. And that's all you're going to do. You're just going to layer it, layer it, and layer it. Yeah, haha, me. Ouch. Oh, my little head came off my pin. What the hey? What the hey? So I usually do 2, 2 and 3, 1.5 inch ribbons. That's how I usually make a funky bow. Listen, I make a really big bow at Christmas time. The pin's still in there. Come on out. It takes 14 yards of ribbon to make this bow. It's huge. It's got 7 different ribbons in it. That little pin is just dying. It won't come out. Oh, there it did. I still got 9 minutes. So that's all you need to know for a funky bow is a loop on each side and a tail on each side. And you just keep on doing X's. That's all you do. You alternate. You put a loop over a bow and or a loop over a tail and a tail over a loop. Like, here's my loop, here's my tail. I don't need 2 loops. There we go. Now we'll end with the, that is cute. I have like 8 more of those little cutting boards left. I'm going to Hobby Lobby and get me some more piggy wiggies. Or a chicken or a cow. I do have the galvanized ones, but I think they're a little bit big for that. And they can start stepping down in bow size or in loop size. My bottom 2 are always the same. They're 6-inch loops. And then we do 5.5. And it's really not hard to make a bow like this. Well, there you go, Sandra. You know, somebody said that to me, how I don't, you know, because I have webcams. I'm not using my phone. Oh, I did hit my mouse out. I brought up my calendar. There we go. And I don't know, Floyd and I are going to work on that because I know you guys a lot watch things with your phones and you're used to portrait and not landscape. But when I was, you know, when I made rees all the time, I still make rees, just not all the time. I need a bigger space. Need to be able to have people see a lot more room than just a small project. So that's why we decided to go with the webcams. That, and I could never have my phone charged all the time. He was always teasing me. You can never go live with your phone. It's always dead. Yes, rotating your phone, watching me is probably a lot better. We'll see what we can do. And I just stepped mine down by 1/2 inches. If you don't know what folding, and then on the folded side up, 45-degree angle is, whoa, I lost myself, is a dovetail, not a duck tail. I seen somebody called a ducktail one night, and I about lost my pop. Oh, Debbie, you and your 50-inch TV. You don't need to see me on 50 inches. Sound like Linda Ames. I think she said she's got a 70-inch TV. I know Linda always puts me on YouTube on the TV, and then she chats with us on her phone. She's so silly. And I don't like my last loop to be shorter than 4 inches. It bugs me. Because then they want to start folding up on themselves. Now you can make one of these with your hands and just put a clip on each layer and then layer them on top of each other. I just have a lot of arthritis in my hands, but I can't do that. All that trash drives me nuts. Now, I use zip ties. A lot of people will use pipe cleaners or they use wire underneath and pray to sweet baby Jesus I don't lose it. So I tighten it up just enough and I grab it. And that's our line where you don't want to lose it. Now I should have put that in there, but that's okay. A fishtail. Now that's funny. Well, like it is a fishtail. Fishy, fishy. Now see right there, you can see that, but once we start fluffing, you usually don't. But if you do see it, you can wrap a piece of this or one of the other ribbons around it and hide it. But the good thing, or the best thing to do, is use good quality ribbon. Now, I'm not saying everything from Dollar Tree or Dollar General or wherever is bad, but everything has its place. The only thing I've ever used Dollar Tree ribbon for is like outdoor stuff. So because I just throw it away at the end of the season. Oh, look at that. That was a pretty good splice. I didn't catch it. I'll have to take it apart and redo it. Now see how those are close together? You want to pull them apart. Got a couple minutes left. Don't forget to go see Blue Jay Vintage. If you can't find her, just hop over to Craft Around the Clock. Not around, but round. Hi, Terry Burton. I'm almost done. We got done with our little project here. See my little piggy? Thought I'd just show you how to make it. So this is a funky bow. You can put as many ribbons in it you want. 5 is usually, I'd say, a good average. That's a funky bow. I use this one a lot on my wreaths. Now, Christmas time, I usually use long tails, but all throughout the year, that's usually. Thank you. So, yep, if you need help with your bows, come back and see me. We can make bows. Sometimes I'll just do a live making bows. So don't forget to go see Blue Jay Vintage. I forget her first name, but go and give her some love and support. Oh, show my piggy. So here's what we made tonight. Just a Walmart clearance cutting board and a piggy from the Hoblobs. He's so cute. We crackled dark this time instead of light over dark. Didn't crackle a whole lot, but it's doing good. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I much appreciate it. If you haven't followed, pop me on the nose and get those 3 dots. And go to Craft Round the Clock and see our next presenter. Bye, guys. Thank you.